Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Let us begin the Dhyana Shloka of Samarasya Shloka Sangraha. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Kratitam Purana Muninam Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitaamritavarshini Bhagavati Astadashadyayini Ambatvam Sandhanami Bhagavad-gite Bhagavad-veshini Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Sunvanti Divyai Stavaihi Vedai Sanga Padakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samada Dhyana Tadgyatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginah Yasyantam Na Vidussurasuragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsacharooramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Mukam Karoti Vacharam Pangum Nandayate Girim Yatrapatamaham Mande Paramanandamadhavam Parasharya Vachasarojamahalam Geetarthagandhotratam Nanakhyanakakesaram Harikatha Sambodhanabodhitam Loke Sajjana Shatpadairaharaha Epiyamanam Muda Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradvamsinas Shreyase Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Mokshartham Yoga Pranali Samarasya Shloka Sangraha Shri Bhagavanuvacha Aneka Chitta Vibhranta Mohajala Samavita Kama Bhogeshu Patanti Narakeshu Jau Urdhvam Gachanti Sattvasthaha Madhye Tishtanti Rajasaha Jadhanya Gunavrittisthaha Adho Gachanti Tamasaha Chaturvidha Bhajante Mam Jana Sukritinorjuna Arto Jignasuratharthi Jnani Chaparatarshabha. Now let's begin this shloka. Kayena manasa buddhya Kevalairindrayairapi Kayena manasa buddhya Kevalairindrayairapi Yoginah कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये Now let us contemplate this shloka quickly. Jayati Parasharasunuhu Satyavati Hridaya Nandano Vyasaha Yasya Asya Kamalagalitam Vangmayam Amritam Jagat Pibati Vyasaya Bhavanashaya Shrishaya Gunarashaye Hridyaya Shuddha Vidyaya Madhvaya Namo Namaha Shankaram Shankaracharyam Shesham Ramanujam Yatim Vayuncha Madhvamacharyam Acharya Trayamashraye. Dignitaries on the dais, my dear students and faculties. So we are into this Samarasya, as you all know, the essence of everything. So where we are able to bring all our emotions and energies together and get elevated in consciousness. So this is what is the purpose. So this shloka is taken from 5th chapter, that is Karma Sannyasa Yoga, where Kayena Manasa Buddhya Kevalair Indriyairapi Yoginah karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atmashuddhaye. See, we are going to do the activities, normal activities. Yes, kayena, manasa, buddhya, we also act. And what is the difference between the action of yogis and a common man? That is being explained here. Even they also, yogis also do the same activity. Yogis also do the same activity. So that is what Krishna said in the previous shloka to this in that chapter. Brahmani adhaya karmani sangam tyakva karotyaha lipyate na sapapena padmapatramivambasa. You should learn to be a real yogi, non-attached to anything, like a lotus leaf or lotus petal in water. In the same way, here also in continuation with that, how to be that non-stick. You know non-stick tawa, that's all. But you don't know how to be non-stick in this world. So this is very important. Learn how to be not attached to this worldly activities. Kayena, manasa, buddhya. So we all do the activities. Even yogis also do the same activities. Kevalaihi indriyairapi. Definitely with all the indriyas, they will also act. What is the difference? Yoginah karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva. The only difference is sangam tyaktva. We are attached. They are detached. How to learn this detachment? This is how the nature is going to teach us. How to be detached. When you look into the lotus, then you should know, you should learn from this nature that how water is going to go like a moti. Like a pearl, it is going to drop down, not getting attached to the lotus leaf or the petals. So in the same way, in Kannada we have, Isabeku, Iddu Jaisabeku. You should be in water, but water should not get attached to you in a way. Samsaradalli irbeku, or iddangu iddangirebeku, illaddangu irbeku. So that is how, this is the beautiful way how yogis do the same activity like all other common man, but they know the difference. Sangam Tekva means, Sangha means what? Karma Pala Sangha. Karma Pala Sangam Tektva, that is understood, that is obvious here. Why Krishna is telling that surrender everything, Brahmani adaya karmani sangam tyakta. So that is how do samarpana with samarpana bhava. Not don't go behind the fruits of the action. That is what is sangam tyaktva. So we should learn how to not get attached to the fruits of the action. Do your duty. You cannot run away from the activities. You cannot run away from the action. Karma, you cannot run away. You have to do the karma, but do it as a duty, not getting attached to the results of the action. Then only you will learn how to be non-stick, like a non-stick in life. Don't get attached to this worldly activities. That is all. All our activities are result oriented, and attachment, definitely what we will get out of this, that is what is karma phala. We are always attached to the karma phala. Learning how to be not attached to the karma phala is the way how Krishna is explaining here. Kayena manasa buddhya kevalaihi indriyairupi. That is how at the end of each and every puja, homa, havana we say कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा अनुसृता स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै श्रीमन्नारायणायेति समर्पयामि we say, but actually we are not doing that samarpana. Literally, we simply say this shloka, but actually we have to do samarpana with this kayena manasa buddhya. That is the gist of this shloka. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Shanti mantra.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.